All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. We got a situation. Yep, we got Sitch. See? I can only hide it for so long, kids. Can only do the illusion for so long. And then they find out it's all magic. It's all magic. Come on, man. That's not cool. I don't like what I'm seeing here. See? There we go. I've only got so much room in this with this green screen. I gotta get a bigger setup or something. Oh, that's the can. That's this. Okay, I see. So I did. I'm like, how does it not fit tonight when it fits every other night? So Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week, about to get to Thursday, which means Friday's right around the corner, which means the weekend's here. Tonight, it is Chat Room Show. It is not about me. It is not about me. It is not about me. It's about you. But let's talk about me real quick. No, I'm kidding. Only a couple of weeks to go, and Florida is sounding sweeter by the minute. I can't wait to get out to those flat lands out there and just look at that sky and watch the rain come in every other day. And I can't believe I'm going. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be all right. It'll be okay. I don't know. Well, we shall see. So how is everybody? Good? Great? Yeah? Today was one of those weird days. I had to do a bunch of things for moving, I went out and videotaped some things for his little doco I'm making before I move. Because before I move, I want to drop this little tiny 30-minute to an hour and a half documentary. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Like, who really cares about Arizona? My name's Rich Giordano. I was born in Staten Island, moved to Phoenix, Arizona, 1979. People thought I was weird because I had a New York accent. They made fun of the way I talked. But the girls thought that was interesting. He's from New York. Remember in the 5th grade, everything was about, did you touch her? Did you see her? Did you, all that did you stuff? Because nobody's ever done anything before. Did you kiss her? She's got braces. Food gets in braces. Yeah, you don't want to kiss Lisa Pescio. There was a girl who was like the school Bhutan, she was like, she kissed all the guys. You got to kiss Lisa Pescio. Once you kiss Lisa, poor girl. At least she was Italian. I have to give her that much. She was cute, but she was a mean girl. That girl would pick on everybody. Not a big girl, just mean. It's a weird world, Arizona. You heard the cracking of the nose. We are going to suck down as much of this mental enhanced focus, high performance energy drink. I wonder what's in here that gives you the high performance. Let's see real quick. Well, high fructose. See, it's not sugar. Sugar isn't the first thing. Somebody said that to me once. I was like, wait a minute, dude. Fructose is sugar, don't you? No, it's not. It's part of the potato. Potato. That's a new one. So I went shopping today, and I got one of these for the first time. It is a vape pen, and it came with, well, it didn't come with, and I got one of these with it. 95% THC. So we're going to try that now. We're going to try it. Hey, Gene Michael, with the super chat this early. $4.99. Gene Michael says, I went to Susan Wagner High School, Rich. Every girl was a Lisa Pescio. Well, that's Lisa Peccio, but Lisa Pescio. Very close, though, Gene Michael. For $4.99 super chat, that was right on target. Yeah, every school has a Lisa Pescio. Every grade has a Lisa Pescio in high school, right? Remember those days? We had this girl. Her name was, I think it was Christy Johnson. That was her name. I mean, typical, right? And she was a cheerleader. And she was the cheerleader who, well, let's say when it got a little cold outside, it was a nad bit tipply, if you know what I mean. Always with the big nips, you know. It was like, oh my God, man, she's so hot. I wonder what she's doing now. Oh, hold on, we got to call her. I was kidding. Can you imagine? Yeah, Christy Johnson was her name. I knew I would never forget that girl's name. Yeah, she was hot. She was part of the Mean Girls, though. She was part. Who else was part of the Mean Girls? I dated a mean girl. Who not, check this out. I dated this girl. I remember her name. Her name was not Elizabeth. Don't call her Elizabeth. It's Elizabeth with an L. Yeah. Really hoity-toity. Parents were super rich. And that's the kind of school I went to, Scottsdale, Saguaro. I hated high school. But anyway, she wound up being one of those girls that you put money into the machine and the panel goes up. You know, it's like, that was weird. And she used her real name. I used to work at those kind of places as like bodyguard and stuff, but not that one. But it's a long story. Let's just say we were looking for somebody to come work at our place, and yeah. It was a weird time. I'm glad I did what I did. I learned a lot about women, that's for sure. In the first night, I learned a lot about women over there. Not there. I worked at a place called Christie's and the Highlighter, and I can't remember this other one that's been around in Arizona for 30 years. And I never felt comfortable in those places. It was always a strange environment for me. You're sitting around other people. This is what blew my mind when my first time ever in one of these topless bars. And you're sitting there, and the girl comes up to you and she goes, "Can I dance for you?" And I'm like, all right. And as you're sitting there, well, here's the thing. You walk in, and you could tell it's weird. It's seedy. The loud music. And then, girl walking around without a top, roses, and she's got drinks in this hand, roses in this hand. And I'm like, why would you buy one of these girls a rose? It's like, they're not going home with you. It's like, you're not falling in love. Oh, yeah, you are. For a minute. But the weird thing is, you're around other people watching you get off. It's like the weirdest, most. I thought she was going to take me to a back room. I'm like, we're going to stay here? Nah, forget it. I'm not desperate. I do okay. I don't need it. Go get away. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. I don't want to drink. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Back then, 31 years ago, when I first went, my 21st birthday weekend, which was really cool. There were $5 table dances. I'm like, wow, $5 for a 2-minute whoop-de-doo? My friend Dale took me to my very first one. And Dale was 10 years older than me. He was my friend's brother. But his brother could never go out. So Dale goes, hey, why don't you come over? I'll take you over to the titty bar up the street. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I had no idea what to expect. The only titty bar I was aware of back then, what was in Eddie Murphy's movie when I like to deep down, think I'm a nasty girl. Beverly Hills Cop. So that was my experience seeing a titty bar back then. I never would go into a seedy place like that. So Dale would pick me up. We went over to the candy store, which, by the way, is right up the street from where I live right now. Yeah, it's weird. They got a titty bar. The community's been trying to get rid of it forever. But it's in the middle of the most nicest residential area. But when the candy store was built, it was built in the middle of nowhere when when it opened up 40 years ago. So he takes me there and everybody knows him. Dale, it's like Norm at Cheers. I'm like, come here often? No, never been here before. Yeah, it was weird. It's just weird. You got to sit there and you sit there like this, and sometimes the girls, they push your hands to the side because they want to dance in your lap, and they want to see if you got a UFO hidden in your pocket. So stupid. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing. Titty bars are so stupid. I laugh. I just laugh. So I wound up working at them instead of I never partook in any of those reindeer games. Forget that. It's a weird world, man. It's a weird world. Why? Roll call, everybody. Coral Ann, Missy, John, welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Blue Chicken, welcome to the show. Mr. Big Feet, are they up? Are you comfortable? Welcome to the show. What's this? It's not. It is. Andrew Shoe. Left, right. Yes, you are. No. Title bars are funny. They're funny. They are funny. Andrew Shoe, welcome. Hey, alien girl. Uno. Welcome to the show. Geo Lance. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the show. Michael Franks, welcome to the show. It is UFO time. Misty OC Dragoons. Titiba, a bunch of horny dudes sitting around with boners. You're welcome. Dorothy Lang, welcome to the show. Hey, Ben J, Yorkshire, UK. What's up, mate? King Fish Kebab, welcome to the show. Thomas Robar, welcome to the show. I meant to say Thomas Robert, and it came out Robar. I tried too hard. Sock Puppet, welcome, Thomas. Sock Puppet 2000, love that freaking picture. Welcome to the show. Jimmy Mac soundtrack. Jimmy Mac soundtracks. Eric 81872, welcome to the show, you guys. Stu Gerson, if there's one man survive the apocalypse, it's Stu Gerson. What's up, man? Why did I shave my mustache? Well, I didn't have a mustache. Let's get that. Let's put that out there. I had a goatee. It's just this side's starting to get gray. So you don't really see. Yeah, this side's fine. This side gets the gray. I think this side. Yeah, one of these. I'll be honest with you. I don't like having facial hair anymore. Just doesn't look good. Nate's B, welcome to the show. All right. Luna Sparkles Uno, welcome to the show. When do women attend the clubs also? Yeah, well, I didn't get into that, you know. Evasius, welcome to show. Luna Sparkles, welcome. Lunar Sparkles Uno, welcome. Evasius, I saw an orb float across the highway driving home from a titty bar one night with 3 other poepbles in the car. Cool. Why is that the letter A that you have with eyes and a mouth for your profile pic? I never understood that one, but I like it because it's colorful. You got red, white, blue. Deep Thought, welcome to the show. Shane Rodriguez, welcome to the show. Hey, where's Rodrigo at? Shane Rodriguez, I have to disagree. Argue with you about the strip clubs. You know why? I'm soured on them. I grew up in I wouldn't say a sheltered home, but I mean I pretty much did what I want. But my parents were really strict because my dad was a cop. Just to give you an example, on a Friday night, if I was allowed to stay out until 11, 12, depending on my parents' mood, whether they were tired or not, I guess. But my parents one night, I didn't come home yet, and they came looking for me and found out there was a party going on at one of my friends' house, and they came looking for me. And I hear somebody saying, Rich, I think your dad's out here looking for you. He seems pretty mad. I'm like, no, what? And I get to the back door and, come here, come on, now, get in the car, now, in front of all my friends. I'm like, it's only 10 o'clock. I don't want you here. Get in the car. Richie, get in the car. We were looking all over. Oh, and everybody's like, sorry, Rich. And I'm like, it's all right, man. Sorry, Rich. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Like people thought, I found out years later that people thought I was in an abusive home. Yeah, the people thought I was like on drugs and everything. All these rumors were starting to go around. I was depressed. I'm going to commit suicide. And then there was other rumors going on that, that I was in the mob. There was all sorts of weird things going on in my life growing up. So I always figured out, why didn't I get in a lot of fights in high school? Well, it's because people thought I was in the mob. They thought my family was in the mob. That's a good thing to have on your back, I guess. Well, anyway, Shane Rodriguez, about the strip club. So I grew up in that kind of environment. So I didn't really get to see much and do much or sneak out much. I did, but I was very, very careful to be quiet, make sure I didn't get in trouble. But that was only to see my girlfriend or girlfriends over the years, sneaking out. So when I first went to a topless bar, I had no idea what to expect. No idea. And aggressive girls like that? I mean, I didn't have I always had a girlfriend. So it wasn't like, it was impossible for me to go out there and go get some. But yeah, for me, it was a turnoff. I like a challenge. I don't know. I'm weird that way. I don't know. Never fell in love with, well, I can't say I haven't. There was a girl that I dated who was a stripper. She was 6'2" without heels on. She was a volleyball player too, on a scholarship. I think I told you guys about her once. It was weird. Yeah. Then I found out she was married and that She left her husband, and it's like I couldn't stay with her. It's too bad. It's a long story. But tonight we're going to do yoga with Denise. Well, that's a very nice picture. Welcome to the show. Sorry we're talking about that. It just came out because it's not about me tonight. It's about the chat room here in a minute. All right, everybody. FAP with a $5 super chat. Wow, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I see another one just snuck up here. From New York? Denise? Why do I was going to say you look familiar, but everybody says that about everybody from New York, right? Hey, you from New York, right? Do you know Bobby Lupo? Everybody knows somebody they think you know, right? Hey, you live in Brooklyn? Hey, do you know Jimmy Mack? Yeah, you know Jimmy Mack? Shane Rodriguez with a $9.99 super chat. I will call in tonight if you want. Well, it's not that kind of show. It's not that kind of show, but maybe we will open up the lines. I don't know yet. I do have them turned off, so I will have to log into them. But thank you, $9.99 super chat, Mr. Rodriguez. So this is the thing. Hey, Martin Reeder. What's up, man? I like my meatballs. What's up, JP Besson? Yo. Guys, welcome to the show. First Floor Audio, welcome to the show. Andrew Shu, welcome to the show. I know, this is one of the weird beginnings of a show I think I've ever had. Staten Island in the house. What's up, Staten Island? Me too. That's where I'm from. Mario. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. All right. So I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you, man. I'm just reading. It's about you guys tonight. Absolutely nothing to do with me starting now. So as I was saying, when we used to go to these clubs, no, I'm just kidding. So what, I did not want anybody to call in. It wasn't my intention to have you guys call in. What I wanted, yeah, FAP, it was weird. I can't talk about it anymore. It's about you guys. Blue Chicken. The weird thing, I didn't consider having you guys calling in. I figured we'll just talk about what you're talking about in the chat room. So you guys have really interesting conversations, I find out after the show ends, and I update everything in the description. I go and see what you guys were talking about. And I'm like, that's actually pretty interesting stuff what they're talking about in that chat room. So maybe this is the first time we've ever done a show just for the chat. So how do we do this without a call-in is the thing. Yeah. I know this time, what is this? Troy says, I know this time that ion lifters is king to lift damn boards now. The first, okay, I did not chase the line. Some of my stuff, I don't know. I have no idea what that says. Well, it is a thing I'll talk about. Just went to one last night. Oh, Shane. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you. Do we open up the lines? $5, Mr. Big Feet says, thought I'd show you my big head. Give the feet a rest. Oh, hi, all. Rest, oh, hi. See, this is the chat room. This is it right here. Yoga from New York. This is what we do here. No, this isn't the normal show. You know what we can do? We can do this. Here's what I'll do. I will do the show. I just thought of it. And then we'll take a break for 5 minutes, let's say, after I talk about something. and then we'll come in the chat room and we'll look at the previous messages and see what you guys were talking about, maybe? No? Thanks for the $5 super chat, by the way. And Shane, thank you guys. Like super generoso, everybody. Thank you. Super chat's always open. The Mongolian, is it Mongolian? It's not Mongolian monster, right? It's not Magian, because in Arizona we have the Magian Rim, which is right by the Grand Canyon. I can't believe I'm leaving Arizona. Yay! Can't believe it. I can't wait. John Sports Cards made it. Welcome to the show. I see, and yeah, see, I miss what you guys are talking about. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. The bucket? Yeah, it was a bucket list. Is that what? What's up, Jose? Jose sent me some things. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do. This is about you guys tonight. All right. What kind of shenanigans are happening in space today? Exactly. Let's find out. Yeah, it is named after that Magian Rim, the Magian monster. Let's look that up. Oh, Rich Christie, right. Let's smoke this THC, he says. So let's try this. I think we lost Yoga from New York. I know. It was that 1 minute and I was talking about something stupid. I went out of the element, lost somebody new already. I feel bad now. I don't know. So I got to screw this thing in, right? Oh, she's still here. I figured not you, but a lot of people coming in, I say it at the end of every show. Hey, thank you for just coming here and giving the show a minute. And it depends on the minute when you come in, really. But you're still here? Okay, good. All right, because we're going to talk about UFOs and stuff. So I guess apparently you put this, now this is 95% potency. Let's just all remember how I'm acting at this moment. Lucid, not slurring my words. I'm not falling off or anything like that, right? So I'm going to screw this in. Yeah, you like that, huh? You like that, you little. Forgot I was on. So I guess we just suck it. That's it. It's it. It's ready to go. Let me wet my palate. This is history in the making. Do you remember when I tried the 99% stuff I have that it came out of like a plastic syringe? I still have half of that. That's how potent that stuff is. I'm scared to take it. I am super sensitive. You know, I'm allergic to regular stuff. If it touches my skin, I break out in hives and shit. Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to swear. Dang it. I was trying to go all night without one swear word. I usually don't swear. If there's sports on, forget it. All right. Ready? Let's see. Here's how I feel now. It's like a little flute. All right. So supposedly this is supposed to taste good. I think it's got some sort of, it's by a company called Black Label. But they give you a little scanner cue thing on the back, you know, that little messed up thing, and you take a picture of it, and it gives you all the stats on it. I don't know, why did I do that? Here we go. Oh no. I was afraid to take more. Holy mackerel. I can feel my ears are on fire. I'm trying not to cough. Holy shnikey. Oh, wow. I'm trying not to cough. It's impossible. You can't stop it. That's the thing about me. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, that's pretty good. That's my first time ever trying one of those. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it's starting to really get to me now. I can feel it. Wow. Okay. Nobody could ever tell when well, I don't drink because I hate alcohol, and I worked out my whole life, so I never drank. It was always bad. Hate drinking. Hate alcohol. It's disgusting. Um, Yeah, I knew I was gonna take that, so I already put the eye drops in. Hold on, I gotta switch something. Yeah, it worked. Okay. See, I am very confused right now. Yeah, that's weird. I'm setting it up. Hold on. I forgot to change my home page. So there's a lot of stuff going on in ufology, even though, we want to make it about you, right? We still want to talk about you. Let's see what's going on. You can smell it from here. Me too. Both your eyes and mine watering after that. Yes, Mr. Big Feet for $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm glad you can feel that. I'm feeling something, that's for sure. I'm a little tingly. Yeah, Stu Gerson, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that. Drink some water. You guys are awesome. Andrew Shue, I didn't see your first. Oh, really? For me, I drink a little, but I love Bud, so fair in life. Yeah. What's up, Rodrigo Vieira? Welcome to the show. Hey, Mr. DB Cooper 7 is here. Welcome to the show. Denbub, welcome. Blue Chicken, welcome. Andrew Shue, Jimmy Mac Sound. The liver is a muscle. Wait, come on. So it's got to be worked. Yeah. That's why I get these nos. I shouldn't be drinking these, but Red Panda, what's up? My better half of my head. Anselmo, what's up, Pedroso? Lunar Sparkles. We already said hi, but what the heck? Yeah, see, I got a weird feeling now. I don't like the way I'm feeling. Now I'm getting a headache because I'm starving. I've been starving since I started. Don Darty, what's up? I love that puppy you got there, man. Is that a boxer? That's not a boxer. It's a beautiful dog, though. What kind of dog is that? All right, let's see what's going on in this world. We'll come back to the chat room. So Dave, I think it's Beatty, Beaty, says, I reached out to the brother-in-law of the USS Paul Hamilton Navy witness who was allegedly on the ship on July 19th, or July 2019. Did he see pyramids or triangle-shaped UAV, the ones that Jeremy Corbell's been peddling around the last few days? He says no. He says the footage may be an optical illusion or a glare. That's it. I told you guys. I can't believe it. Unbelievable. It's nothing. He said no pyramids. It's right here. It's right here. That's why it's real. You want to see a nerdy video? Here's some landing lights of planes. People mistake this stuff for UFOs. And then we'll check out the chat room. How come I don't hear anything? Oh, it's muted. Nice. I still don't hear anything, do you? Me neither. Hey, there we go. COVID. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. That's it? Oh, did you see that ending? Look at the lights. It's the Uruguay lights, almost, right? Look at the different configure. Your mother's got 19 kneecaps. This was a lot of lights just a second ago. Oh, you know what? I mean, really. Anyway, you look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are showing here. This is lit. That's lit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the little reflection off the wings, lighting up the tail. I mean, there's so many different light configurations on a plane because the plane is never in the same position other than when it's at cruising altitude. But, you know, when they turn, take off, they're going up, they're coming down. There's a lot of different things people will see. Well, to me, it looked like a triangle. Well, to me, it looked like it had lights going all around the middle. Well, I don't know. I thought it was a plane, but it did look weird. You know, so people have all different visualizations when it comes to seeing planes at a distance. Love that, Mick West. You got to love Mick West. Always showing the goods. He's got the goods. You've got the goods. He's got the goods. Huh? Graham Hancock. I'm not following good old Graham. Phenomenal. All right. That was a. Oh, wait. What's this? Long exposure. Explosion? Long exposure of plane taking off. The out-of-place pattern of the two strobes matches the recent flashing pyramid UFO. Look at this. You guys are nuts thinking that, you know, that pyramid is. Look at how beautiful this is. I love photography. Look at the way it turns. Just banks. It's really cool. Love that Mick West. How do you not love a guy who loves debunking UFOs and not only debunking them, but does it in a way that you're not really mad? I can't get mad at this guy. Airplane spotting. This composite shows lights in and out of sync. The pyramid was out of sync, which will narrow down the type of aircraft it has. It is. It has. Ed Asner. Look at this. All different. What happened here? The hell's going on here? That is an interesting. I don't know how that happens, but it happened. But Mick West is doing what I did in 2005 and 6 and 7 when I had seeing UFOs. We were putting all sorts of stuff. I had people sending me things in, airplanes, flares, all sorts of stuff. Iridium flares. Look, Bobby Big Rig says, I just used Mick's method, but only have a regular monocular. Taped the triangle, then adjusted the focus and use an iPhone and film the neighbor's porch light. Instant triangle. Well, yep, there it is. That's called bokeh or bokeh, but it's bokeh, I think. Bokeh. And that video by Corbell was supposedly from a Navy person who was there the night that the Triangles invaded over 4 warships. Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun. News at 7. Jeremy Corbell and friends received a video from the Navy confirming that there were pyramid-shaped objects over 4 warcraft boats, is it, Mike? Yeah, it seems that there was a couple of pyramid. I don't know, man. To me, it looks like bokeh. You may be right, Mike. You may be right. Yeah. That's what we see when you tape a thing over the thing and you get the thing. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, Mike. Good. Thank you very much. Very insightful. Did a good job. Give that guy a raise, will you? There he is, the man. Let's see what he says. Wait, what's going on here? Why is this happening? What is this? What? Tape up a triangular aperture. Okay, so that's how you do it. But this is a night scope. I believe. My goodness. Look at the filth. You know, I know a few women photographers, and they're very clean when it comes to their cameras. This looks like it was just taken out of the pawn shop or something, right? It looks like it's been sitting at the shelf at the local pawn shop. Tape up a triangular aperture and then film some planes at night while pulling the focus in and out. See if you get the triangular bokeh. See if it flashes. Then video it with your iPhone. So I got to go buy an iPhone to do this? Let's see what Crazy Eyes Killer is doing. What are you doing? What is this? Hey, Jeremy Corbell, you've got a Gen 3 NV monocular, right? Want to experiment? Tape up a All right, we know. Something wrong with him. He is lost. Lost in spaces. Corbell and Knapp. You'll never understand what the hell is going on because you don't have the critical thinking skills to understand reality. You want things to be what they are so you can get fame and fortune and money. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy UFO. All right, let's go into the chat room. Renee Cruz. What's up, Renee? Cruising. If that was true, Renee, we all know. Welcome to the show. Then bokeh, not putting tape on my aperture. Good idea, Blue. You might pull your feathers off, if you know what I mean. What are you guys talking about? Now, I'm going to back up here since this is supposed to be the chat room show. Ready? Here, we're going to go back. Not too bad. We'll go all the way back. We'll go back 5 minutes. Here we are at 7:39. Here we go. Nathan Allen says, hit that like. Anselmo says, I don't follow GH, old fart. What's GH? I wish smoking got me high. I need some of that THC oil. Mr. Big Feet, visualizations, shrooms. Don Darty, that's cool. Coral Ann says, hey, Nathan, wearing a GUFON radio stream shirt. Modeling it well, thank you. UFO videos are lit for 1 or 2 seconds at least. LOL. From Rodrigo Vieira. Sky Allen says, oh my God, KGB. Mr. DB Cooper, 77. Woohoo, Shane. Welcome aboard the Sky High train. Actually, I read that wrong because you have an exclamation point at the end. Woohoo, Shane. Welcome aboard the Sky High train. Felicia Flores says, hi, Nathan. Hearts. Andrew Shue says, smoke break, but I can hear you all before I walk back. Much love. Emoji, emoji, emoji. And I believe it's BREAK. I'm going to skip down because I'm not seeing anything here. Half of the chat room are smokers. Ooh. I was just going to just nap, but staying awake. T-I-L, pass out. Oh, okay. Till I pass out. Got it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Polish is king. Polish is king. I don't know about anyone else, but I keep not getting notification when it's on live and notify me when there's a new video. Yeah. So let's do this again. Thank you for reminding me about this. Polish is king. So let's do a little reminder check right now, because this is how you become a subscriber to GUFON. Because a lot of people don't know, believe it or not. So where am I? What? I don't have a subscribe button now. Oh, I'm already subscribed to myself. So let me change accounts. And we'll go to third phase. Subscribed, right? So here's the subscribe. Let me give you a full screen. You don't need it. You can see it. So we'll unsubscribe. Now, we've got a subscribe button here. By the way, if you're not already subscribed, come on now. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you. You guys are listening. Good new producer tonight. We got Mickey over here. Mickey. All right. So you hit the subscribe button. Wow. What is this to the right? A bell. And it's not, it's just the outline of a bell. Click on it once at Gush. It brings up all notifications. Personalized, which by the way, do not know. When you hit personalized, you can't choose what you want to get. I think it chooses for you. Or no notifications, as you can see with the line through the bell. You want to do the one that's all filled in, all. And now we're fully subscribed. You'll get all notifications down in the bottom right-hand corner, it said. Capiche? All right. And we're at 4,537 or 8 subscribers now. It's been a little slow lately, but that's okay. We've got the original 300 here. That's all that matters. And
fields are the harbingers of world change. Secrets in the field.
what?
Secrets in the
What are they? I don't know. I really don't know. Man, he is jamming out. Beautiful tree. Just feel the vibe. Right? Bang that drum for those gods in the field. What are they? Why are they?
do they mean?
I have no idea.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? One more time. What do they mean? I think they're harbingers or something.
Are they harbingers of world change?
Oh, that's right. Harbingers of world change. I always forget that part. So let's get back to work. Somebody says, Tom Zlosnik contacted me about the USS Kidd incident. Said a user called Non-Kosher Truth was posted on Reddit about their brother-in-law said they were on the USS Paul Hamilton in 2019, saw the UAVs from the ship. I reached out to the brother-in-law of the USS Paul Hamilton, and he says It's an optical illusion. Oh, that's how that started. Okay, okay. Mick West asked me a question. He says, do you have a solid date and time for the... Oh, that's not to me. That's to Dave Beatty. Yeah, Mick doesn't reply to me. Don't know. Well, he did a couple of times, but he hasn't in a long time. Yep, I think they're staying clear of GUFON. I got to tell you, it's weird. I think it's awfully weird. Yeah, Dave Beatty is a TV producer, documentary filmmaker, TV journalism, mill historian, 3D graphics, and UFO researcher. So he might know a thing or two about a thing or two. Do you guys like golfing?
There's no chance.
I like golf. I love golf. Golf's fun. And I want to show you this just because... Oh, let me get out of third phase UFO report and go back to GUFON.
There's no chance putting it.
This is Jack Nicholson, the best golfer that's ever played the game, playing in a tournament with this guy. Check it out. This is just fun. You'll see.
There's no chance putting it.
Why? He's hit a good putt.
There's no
Want me to
chance.
show you how to putt it?
You can't. There you go.
For those of you that don't know golf, Jack Nicklaus is better than Tiger Woods, just so you know. And that's how good Tiger Woods was. But look how...
Show me how to do it.
The guy says, I can't putt this. How are you supposed to putt it? Yeah, boy.
I think you showed him.
That's awesome. I love stuff like that. That's the Matrix. I've been having a lot of Matrix situations with third phase of Moon and other people. That's not Greg Norman. It's Jack Nicklaus. You can tell by his voice. I'm pretty positive. Let's see. If I'm wrong, that would be weird. This Jack Nicklaus. Okay, so it is. Anyway, the Matrix is really strange, and here's what I mean. Last night I put a video up. I make videos, you know, for Third Phase UFO Report. And in December, Michael and I did three different episodes about the pyramids, Brian Forster's visits and everything else that he did over there. And episode 3 could have been 2 episodes, but the first 2 were kind of lackluster. People didn't seem to really care about it. So I put it in the bucket and just let it sit there until I needed it. And last night I wanted to put a video up without editing anything, but long story short, hey, it's Timothy Vincent. Thank you very much for the $6 PayPal donation. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Super generoso. Yeah, we have PayPal, also the Cash App, as everybody knows, and Super Chats, of course, if you want to help support the show. We are in the process of upgrading the chair because I'm sitting in a thing. I don't even want to call it a chair. I have to use a cushion with it like old people do because it's so hard, the seat. So I'm in the midst of waiting for the 22nd. So when we get to Florida, I'll get the chair, and that'll be thank you because of you again, help supporting the show. So I was going to, and what we do, we go in the archives of Third Phase of Moon 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years ago. There's 2,500 videos to choose from. And I'm looking for something and I found something. So I go, wait a minute. Why don't I just do what me and Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal did a couple months ago? So I grabbed it, I re-edited it. I had to. And 3 hours later, put up this video. And Third Phase of Moon was also putting up a video that night. We didn't talk. We don't talk all day until the end of the night. No messages yesterday. And they do an hour-long episode with Brian Forrester. Didn't even talk to them. Had no idea they were going to do that. Although several days ago I mentioned I should just put my Michael thing up. So I don't know if that was in the back of their mind. But what are the odds? I was literally putting together another video, downloading it, and then just switched it on a whim. And they had already done the same thing. You never want to do the same thing. So everybody who was around Third Phase of Moon, Third Phase UFO Report last night got like 2 hours of Brian Forrester and the Pyramid in Bosnia guy. What is it? Dazmanovic or something like that. But just weird stuff like that. Also, a couple of days ago, I pick up the phone to call Third Phase of Moon, and the phone rings, and it's them. It's just weird. It happens a lot. Sometimes I won't hear from anybody for a long time, and I'll go and send them a message, and I see them typing at the same time. Like, how could that be? You know what I mean? That's just odd. You know when you go to Messenger and you can see somebody typing? I haven't talked to this person since January, on New Year's Eve, as a matter of fact. First day of the year. New Year's Day, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. So I decided to see what's going on. And I'm like, hey, what? And I waited for her 3 dots to come through and said, hi, haven't seen you in a while. And I go, you're not going to believe this. I was typing the same time you were. She didn't believe it. And it's just weird when that stuff happens. This is from Michael Beardmore, guys. And then I'll check the chat room for anything. Hold on a second. I'm going to switch it now. Let's do this. I got to switch something on the show. The title of the show is just awful. Nobody's coming. It's called the Chat Room Show, right? Well, let's change it a little bit. Mars City detected, and Twitter me this. And there we go. All right. We changed the title of the show, so it looks a little better, more appealing for people. But this was sent from Michael, Mr. B.
The face.
And this comes from Anonymous Official. But check this out. And then we'll check the chat room, see what's going on, because it really is about you tonight.
Of Mars, popularly known as the face of Cydonia, is a distinctive feature.
I thought Cydonia was spelled Cydonia. Why is this Cydonia? Is that the real spelling? I could have sworn I've seen Mars maps. All right, we don't need to see the face on Mars. Let's just jump ahead. And what is this? Are they saying these are tubes underground?
Communication system, or the complex array of tunnels were for inter-planet travel. We can see from different angles in this enhanced digital illustration that these tunnels are quite large in size and height.
Wait, we don't know that these are tunnels, though. We don't know that there's tunnels there. For all we know, that is wind blown sand. And I think it looks like it got heated so much that it turned into glass. I have no idea. And nobody's talking about these underground tunnels anymore. Remember when these first came out, we were able to see them all over the place. Now we don't see anybody talking about them. You would think that would still be high priority on the list of things in Mars. You know, one hit off of this pen is just enough for me. It's an attitude changer. It's really good. Smooth. But nonetheless, that's what people think they look like. I think here's a picture of one.
Aren't any mountains. It looks like a building with several cylindrical objects that are connected. According to the scale of the map, it measured about 700 feet long and 150 feet wide, or about 213 meters long and 45 meters wide. It is white or bright silver and very different from the surrounding soil because of its symmetry.
Come on now. Seriously? Then what is it? If it's not a building, is this just in the middle of nowhere and it's snow on the ground? Come on.
It definitely looks like some kind of base or housing.
Sure does.
To consider it an artificial structure. It's possible that they don't know the origin of this object or building. We were able to confirm from the Mars globe that the structure really does exist.
I'll always support as much as I can, brother. And yes, I was just thinking about the tunnel stuff not long ago. See? For $4.99 super chat, Shane Rodriguez with a super chat message. Thank you very much, Super Generoso. I know, right? There you go. There's your matrix telling you you're in the right place at the right time. That's what that means. That means you are intertwined with your other self because we live in multiple dimensions, but we only know of this one.
The Martian landscape, rather something that was built there.
Yeah, or it's a rock, okay? I mean, come on now. Give me this one. I like this next one. This here, the dome.
Isolated in the dirt. Later, these unique structures were observed again in 2015 next to the Spirit of San Luis crater.
All right. So, well, I don't know, man. I mean, if I wasn't listening to this guy tell me that these are domes and other objects, maybe I would say that that's a rock, and that's a rock too. That looks like a baby carriage over here, just 100-foot one.
Unfortunately, the rover's route was not altered to inspect these foreign structures more closely.
Because they're probably rocks, Mike. What's this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Sedimentary. We've got sediment rock. Yeah, we're going to say this is buildings. Yeah.
Are they ghost remnants that speak of other eras on our neighboring...
Oh, shnikey. Really? Look at this. Wait a minute. Is this the digital artifact that we're looking at here? Or is this, I mean, come on, look at this. This looks like there was farming going on. We've got some sort of, and then this, and then we've got, but look at, and then you see?
Planet Mars. Thanks to the work of passionate scientists, we have added additional contrast to these images to allow us to observe the details.
Look, see this guy here? That's from the game Space Invaders. Capiche? All right now. That's pretty cool, though. I'm not sure what's going on Mars. I don't think anything is. But is this the shadow? Remember when they first got to Mars? And after a little bit, it got real dusty on the solar panels. And then the next day, they were perfectly clear, cleaned off. And there was a look, next day. Impossible. Some people I've talked to a couple of people, several, who say it's possible that a dust devil, a little twisting, powerful dust devil came through and it took off all the dirt perfectly. Yeah. It even took it off in the edges and in the cracks too, you know. Took it away from all the moving parts. Yeah, it was a perfect tornado dust devil. You know, that's what a dust devil is. They get up to like 80 miles an hour, those things. You don't want to get stuck in one. But here's the deal. A dust devil's going to come over you. In Arizona, this is what happens. If you get caught in a dust devil, your car is inundated with dust. And it doesn't clean the car. It makes it dirtier. But their question to me is, but Rich, have you ever been in a dust devil on Mars? And maybe because of the lesser gravity? No, sorry. I'm not buying that for a second. It would be dusty, dirty if it was a dust devil that a windstorm came over and made it clean. Stop it. You know, that's just silly talk. Silly. Nobody would ever think that. COVID. What is Jaime talking about? God the boy is in the on the dome. I bet she says dome.
And on the red planet and explore its surface. However, it will probably be years before documented proof of what we have unveiled or nuevo is confirmed. Our hope.
Ho ho! That's Jaime's O face. That's Jaime's O face. All. Here's the shadow. Yeah. So there was this picture that was taken by Curious.
Navigation
Rover.
camera on the
Curiosity.
Rover. In this picture, you
Why
can
would
see
I
the
read
shadow
that
of
way?
what appears to be a human being leaning over the rover. This is not a trick of light and shadows. You can clearly see the person's hair, his legs, and some kind
Hair?
of pack on his back.
Oh, yeah.
Although many discredit this image, there is no convincing explanation for it. The photograph has not been photoshopped or altered in any way.
How is that possible? Because you know what they did. They went back, the next day, and that image wasn't there when the sun was in that position again, and it wasn't there. Two things. Either there's people on Mars that allowed the rovers to last years instead of 3 months. They were just slotted to be on Mars for 3 months, but they lived how long? 7, 8 years now? Or this isn't on Mars. This is here right on Earth. And we're being duped. That would be a shame. Wouldn't it be weird if they really are on Earth, but inner Earth? Nah, can't, because of the sun, and they're flying in a ship. Oh, here's a better one for you. What if they really flew to Mars and there's already aliens there? I mean, or people. I don't know. Let's go to the chat room. Don Darty, anybody seen Richie? I don't know. Anybody have seen Richie? People have seen Richie. I don't know. Let's go to the chat again. And who else we got over here?
Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
He's gone. He walked out. That seagull is on my ass every single day. Every day. What are you guys talking about? Manitoba's here because it's in the studio next door in the moon. Yeah, probably, Rich. They're in the studio. There's a college here in Arizona. I used to live across the street from it. And it is, what is the name of it? Phoenix College? No, I can't remember it. I lived right across the street. I can't remember. It'll come to me. But they have a science department. And out front, along the wall of the building, they reconstructed what it would look like on Mars. They have all these rocks and total landscaping that if I go out there tomorrow, which I will now, I was supposed to, I forgot. And I will go there and stand on it and I'll take some pictures like I'm walking on Mars. I hope it's still there. I haven't been there 3 years, so I'm sure it's the same. They have one of these telescopes that I was allowed to peer through one day. And it's pretty big, and you know, when they leave, it's locked up and everything. But it's 5 feet. It's pretty big. And we were looking at all sorts of things. And we looked at Saturn one night, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I swear to you, I almost got teary. I did. I got teary-eyed seeing it that way. It was just beautiful. They found 30 or 40 new moons around Saturn. So now Saturn is the moon champion. Hey, Google. Never mind. Hey, Google. How many moons are around Saturn?
82 moons.
Eight.
On the website solarsystem.nasa.gov, they say Saturn has 82 moons.
82.
53 moons are confirmed and named, and another 29 moons are awaiting confirmation of
29.
discovery and official naming.
29 moons are away. They found 29 new ones. Hey, Google, how many moons are around Jupiter?
79 moons. Here's a summary from the website solarsystem.nasa.gov.
79.
Jupiter has 53 named moons. Combined, scientists now think Jupiter has 79 moons.
Thank you.
Glad I could help. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Mario's gone. Oh, Mario. It's not one of those shows. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, it's 4 a.m. in Scotland. Oh, okay, bud. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, tonight's just one of those nights. It's you're not going to learn anything tonight. No. Of course we're learning all the time. You want to know, there isn't anything really going on today in ufology. Not a lot of stuff. It was a pretty lame day. You know? Check this out. I found this video.
So here's a battle between my 9.
This is interesting. This is a guy who has his home telescope. He bought it, he says, for $3,000, and with all the upgrades, it's worth about, I think he said, $7,000 or $8,000 now. But he is putting it up against the Hubble telescope. You won't believe how awesome this is.
$9,000 home telescope setup versus the multi-billion-dollar Hubble Space Telescope. We're looking at the Hubble Space Telescope right now. And here's my home setup. Now the telescope itself costs around $3,000, but with all the other parts I put into it, the total cost goes up to about $9,000. Yeah, the costs in this hobby are definitely not for the faint of heart. Here are the Pillars of Creation. It's one of the most famous pictures ever captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. And here's my attempt at capturing the Pillars of Creation. I certainly don't have the zoom power of the Hubble Space Telescope. And I don't have the advantage of imaging above the Earth's atmosphere like the Hubble. But you can see the pillars right in the middle of this picture. And I will always be amazed that this is even possible from our own backyard.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Not bad for under 10 grand. Not bad. So there's a reason why I don't have kids. I think I know why. But if I did have a kid and he's acting like this child, well, I really don't know as a father how I would feel. I think I would feel quite embarrassed. I can't imagine being a parent. So forgive me if I do sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't. I can only go by having a dog. All right. And if my kid did this, I don't know how I would feel. I think I would be embarrassed, because your child is a reflection of you. And if your kid is acting a fool, well, that means you must have raised this kid this way. For some reason, he's acting out. Check it out. This kid, this.
Get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that.
Bye.
They need to learn face to face.
But in a way, I do believe it. I do believe what he's about to say. She handed everybody a packet and says, turn to chapter whatever, right? And read that. And he's like, you got to teach, man. This isn't teaching.
You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious.
No,
and you're
because
just
you're wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time.
Mhm.
I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class? You want them to get excited
come
for
to
this?
be one of
You got to
these
come in here. You
kids.
got to make them excited. You want a kid to
Yeah.
change and start
Right.
doing better? You got to touch his freaking heart.
That kid smoked a big fatty right before that class.
Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
Bye.
You gotta take this job serious. This is the future of this nation.
That's right.
And when you come in here, like you did last time, and make a statement about, oh, this is my paycheck, indeed it is. But this is my country's future
Okay.
and my
I
education.
respect that. Can you go outside, please?
Square
I got
But
things
there's
to
a
do.
limit. When I'm not bitching, but simply making an observation.
Okay.
And now I will leave.
I understand where he's coming from. It's a shame. I was friends with a few teachers, and what the things they told me that they do behind closed doors, teachers taking heroin and bragging about it in front of strangers. It's weird, man. Yeah, a friend of mine was a teacher, and his friend who I met through him, all three of us became friends. They both were teachers, and we all went bowling and saw some other teachers there that they taught with in the school, and we all shared two bowling lanes together at the end of the alley. Yeah, this is like in 98, 97. And he used to tell me all these stories, and I was like, shut up. Nobody's doing heroin in the school in between classes. He's like, no, Rich, they are. We've seen it, right? And he's like, yeah, man. And I thought these guys were just pulling my leg. Well, when we were talking with the other teachers there, I heard one of them say, do you got that H? And I nearly dropped my bowling ball. So I sat up there, made believe, and I was listening. Go to the bathroom. I'll meet you there. 10 minutes later, both of them were just eating everything they had onion rings, cheeseburgers, big gulps. They'd come up to the bowling alley with their greasy fingers and sticky shoes. Oh, it was the worst night. But these teachers were saying how if they don't like a child, they'll mark something wrong, even if it's right, and mess with them a little bit. But the kids don't care. They think they got it wrong. So, you know, if they want to fail a kid, they can fail a kid if they don't like him, just because they don't like him. They would do that. They'd look for little things, because if you try it and the kid doesn't check his work to make sure that, you know, you marked it wrong, and check it and understand what you did wrong. Well, the kids never did it, they were saying. They just accepted that they failed it. Meanwhile, they did pass it. And here's another thing. If they didn't have enough kids for summer school, they would fail as many as they needed so they could work and make more money during the summer when they're supposed to be off for 3 months, because teachers get off for 3 months with pay. Unless they want to work summer school, then you get a little extra, you know. It's sad. It's sad. I know one of my teachers was probably a pedo. Yeah, probably. I don't want to say his name, but I did on one show. But one day after school, because I lived right across the street, as soon as you walked across the street from the school, my house was on the corner. So sometimes I would stay over for extra credit, clean up or do whatever, bang out the erasers, you know, that kind of stuff. And I was cleaning the chalkboard, and the teacher comes in while I was and he sits down in his chair to the left of me, and he says this. He goes, "Rich, are you gay?" And asked me if I was gay. And I said, "No." "It's okay if you are," he says. "There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious." And I said, no, I'm not." Okay. He said, "I didn't mean to scare you." And I'm like, no, it's a strange question. And I left immediately after that. But I did get an A in the class, I have to admit. But I thought that was a little strange. Yeah. And you want to know something weird? I didn't say anything about it to anyone because I didn't want anybody to know that he was asking me that question, because then I thought people would think that I was. And that sucks. Because what if there were other kids? What if I said something to one of my friends and I said, "Hey, has Mr. So-and-so ever asked you if you were gay?" And if they said, "Yeah," and then everybody starts talking, next thing you know, 20 people are being asked if they're gay. Yeah, that was 1980. 41 years ago, and I still remember it as if it was yesterday. I could still smell the eraser dust in the air. Oh, man. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. I should look it up, see if he ever got in trouble for anything. I did look him up, as a matter of fact. He became the principal of the school. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't believe it. That's right. He did. Oh, that is so bizarre. That's right. The last time I talked about it, I looked it up. All right. Let's go back. Nick Pope. Everybody loves Nick Pope, right? You guys love him to death. Nick Pope should immediately denounce George Knapp for claiming Zeta Reticuli, aliens, are helping build U.S. Air Force airplanes in central Nevada, and demand Knapp provide evidence of alien visitation to Nevada. What? Oh my God, really? That's from UFO Seekers. And Steve Cambion replied to it saying, to UFO Seekers, care to comment, or does that rumor about UFO grifters being a big club ring true? Don't debunk my BS, and in return, they won't comment on yours. Seems like more than a theory to me. I'm lost. But Nick Pope should immediately denounce George Knapp for claiming. George Knapp claims Zeta Reticuli are helping build U.S. Air Force airplanes? The aliens are helping us build airplanes in central Nevada. Yeah, nah, no, I don't know, no. I wonder, this comes from Summoning the Shift. Every now and then you get some interesting tweets from people. Makes you think a little bit. I wonder how many people have seen obvious human hybrid looking beings walking around in plain clothes that simply can't talk about it. I have compassion for those people. Well, wait a second. If they're walking around in plain clothes, what's there to talk about? That's really silly. If they're walking around in plain clothes and you don't know the difference between them, a hybrid human being, and us, well, what's there to talk about? That's the question. I wonder how many people have seen obvious human hybrid looking beings walking around in plain clothes. First of all, I have seen strange people before. They're just strange. They're just either bald or they're albino or they're allergic to the sun. All sorts of things. I've never seen these observer type of MIB looking bald people with no eyebrows and pale skin that kind of talk like this and have very robotic eye movement and neck movement. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? In this day and age, you really think that's happening? You're out of your rockers. All right, I'm going to go to the email for GUFON. Wow, did I get a lot of emails? This is unbelievable. I've never seen this many emails sent. Thank you, guys, but I'm going to go through all of these tonight. Here's one. Take a listen. This guy is talking about different races of aliens. Oh, that is a good segment from Jimmy Mack. Let's take a listen, shall we? This is from, let's see real quick. The Disciples. This is from Generation Z. Oh, yeah, totally cool. Right on. Good one, man. Let's pull it up and take a listen. We're going to fair use the crap out of it, though.
So you go to a military base, and the military base you go to is for a school trip. Imagine you're very young and you're on a school trip, or your kids go, or whatever, right? And at this military base, it's been known to have a lot of children go check it out on school trips and stuff like that. So what do you end up doing if you're, in charge of presenting the base?
Oh, he gets right into it. Okay.
And all that to very young adults or kids, right? You put one little part that's called the alien section, just a little part, like a mini little Area 51 thing, because the kids like it, it's fun. And generally speaking, what do kids do when they meet military personnel, fighter pilots, scientists, government officials? First thing they usually ask is, are aliens real, right? Whether it's serious or not. Anyways, you go as a child into this military base to go view a lot of the different, fake alien bodies and stuff that have been set up for your school trip. And then there's all these military personnel that are guarding the bodies. And you think, okay, why would they be guarding the bodies if they're fake, right? Long story short. Now, you guys may know where I'm going with this, but this is going to...
Wait a second. I have to stop it. The premise so far is really silly. Like, you're going to a museum with your school, this type of museum he's talking about, and they have an alien display. I guess this is his theory on what they should do, right? Like, if this was inside a museum, but if it was inside a museum, I doubt they would put real alien bodies in there and hire armed security guards in plain sight. I mean, to me, that just doesn't ring true. I think you would make a molding of the aliens. If you're even going to put them out there and in public, you're not going to put real aliens out there and risk it all. You got to keep the aliens in that embalming fluid, number one. Number two, it's dangerous to have a real alien. You don't know what kind of toxic fumes are coming out of that thing. I mean, who knows? No, I don't like this story. I'm getting angry. Talks about the Paracas skull. I can see this. There's the are you seeing this here? So you got talks about the your mother's dirty knuckles. Come on. Paracas skull, the big-eyed children, right? Hybrids, that's a Zeta Reticuli. Claims from people who think they've seen him, or 57, yeah. But Basagia, what is this guy's name again? This is the guy, the guy who did the FOIA request. Oh no, that's Richard Doty.
This gentleman said this at the 2000.
His name's Richard Doty. I hate when people don't know the names of people, and they say, "Yeah, this guy right here. See this guy in the middle between the alien and the Nordic to the left there? Isn't this that actress, that comedian actress?"
In one National Press Club event hosted by Stephen Greer, and again talks about ARVs.
That was 1997,
alien
and 2004
production vehicles and what have you. Now, what's interesting is that this was the first and last time this event was held, because it seemed like it was starting to gain traction within the mainstream media. But again, notice 57 alien species that look like us and walk among us. Now, I want to...
Wow, this guy's way off. I can't listen to this. There aren't 57 different species that look and act like us. That's completely wrong. Who is this? What? Generation Z. Yeah, this guy doesn't know ufology, obviously. I can't. If there's 57 different species, there's only a couple that look like us, not all of them. Yeah. That was Clifford Stone. Oh, I don't think it was. It was Clifford Stone. You're right. You're right. It was Clifford Stone. What did I say? Doty? I think I need to be double checked. Hey, you saw what happened earlier tonight. I get a break because of that. I could swear that's Richard Doty. But I think you're right. I think it was Clifford Stone. Where is it? It was, there he is. Yeah, that's Clifford Stone. Good job, man. Damn it. Come on, man. Well, every now and then I'll get one wrong. It's hard to remember everybody's name. I probably meant to say Clifford Stone, and I said Richard Doty. I have no idea. I have no logical explanation how I got that wrong. But that is Clifford Stone.
Said this at the
COVID. Good job. I think I saw a super chat come in and I ignored it. Hey, Mr. DB Cooper with a $5 super chat. Ma! Alien caucus meatballs. Now! Get on it. I'm losing the voice. What's going on in the chat room? Now, I'm trying this in the chat room. Bernie died in prison. Disclosure is an oxymoron. Sky Ellen. Hi, Shelly. Troy. Be like a guy in an alien shoot at 3 a.m., you in He Woods or car park all alone. You would not jump, especially something like that when you see one's yourself lose that fear as soon as your mind tells. I'll tell you personally, now I've always said I always wanted to be abducted and I want to remember it. And if I ever met an alien, I wouldn't be scared. Well, COVID, one night, or I should say in the morning, I was walking the dog and I saw a bright light. Just to make this story short, that stuff's working better than I thought. But I like the way I feel. This is good stuff. I don't know the name of it, but I'm going to take another Schmahitsky here in a minute. So I saw a flash of light and I turned around thinking somebody was behind me with a flashlight because it was 4 a.m. And I saw another flash and it was a light in the sky. And I had my laser pointer with me. So I shot my laser pointer at it. Nothing. Now I'm like, I'm going to get the laser pointer, point it right at it. And it looked like it was sitting in the sky, static. It wasn't moving. And the next thing that happened was it looked like the light, it got really bright, like it shined right at me. And fear instantly hit me like I've never felt for a second. It was as if they hit me with the fear beam. It's bizarre. That feeling, knowing that what happened, I thought that thing was something looking back at me. Instantly feared, and then instantly didn't care about it anymore. It's really weird. Like, why didn't I care about it? I just went on walking the dog. Because I thought deep down it was probably an iridium flare satellite. And when I checked on the app, it was an iridium flare satellite coming out of the western sky. Yeah, that was bizarre. But it did flash right at me. Apparently, it looked like it did. But I got to tell you, the fear that came over me, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that fear. Just for a second. It was really weird, too. I remember almost feeling like a child. Yeah, I can't explain it, but yeah, you know when you're going to be in trouble, like your dad's coming home from work or your mom, and you know you're in trouble because you broke something of his, like the remote control for his favorite TV. That kind of fear. That's what it felt like, but just for a second. Then I walked the dog, and when I got home, I looked up on the app, and sure enough, I get a lot of videos from you guys that are, by the way, Jimmy Mack, thanks for that video. Even though the guy's talking about some things, yeah, that was just a weird one. I'll have to look at that on my own, but it's a long one. It's 20 minutes. I can only play a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Thank you very much. There was a UFO detector sparks a bomb scare. This one came from Jose Sanchez. And this is from the coast to coast am.com with George Norrie. Authorities at State Forest in New Jersey were forced to call in a bomb squad following the discovery of a bizarre-looking contraption described as an instrument for identifying UFOs. What? Let me pull this up for you guys. Are you kidding me? Hopefully it'll pull it up. I knew it wouldn't. I knew it. I knew it. It won't let me pull it up. I have to, oh, here it is. Okay, I may have found a way to do this. Okay, I did. I didn't want to bring my email over to the other page. That's why. All right, here we go. So here it is. This is the contraption that is made to look for UFOs. You got to have the red flagpole. By the way, this is made out of what looks to be a tree stem. You know, that's what it looks like. And then you got to get a mask for it, but you're going to make a small little mask out of your mask and just make it a flag. Just put it on there, and that'll take the energy that's being produced from the USB cable that plugs into the top of this makeshift wooden Bob Lazar hand sanitizer type of looking thing. Doesn't this remind you of Bob Lazar's hand recognizer? When he had to go and check in. Oh, that's not even close to what it looked like. I know. But it reminds me of it. How does that remind you of it? Doesn't even come close. Why do you sound like Beavis? I don't know, stupid. They stumbled on this odd object which bore the label UFO detector site and smartly phoned the police. Upon their arrival, investigators from the Jersey State Park Police examined the strange object and, erring on the side of caution, brought in a special bomb-sniffing canine unit to determine if the device was dangerous. Yeah, go ahead and bring the dog in. Yeah, his life means absolutely nothing in case this thing goes off. Go ahead, Charlie. Go sniff it. See if you can trigger it. Yeah, he's gone. It was a bomb. It was a bomb. Poor Charlie. Can you go get his head? I'll go get his tail. In detailing the incident on Facebook, the department indicated that after the benign nature of the UFO detector was confirmed, they disarmed the unit by unplugging the headphone wire from the block of wood and the soup can that it was plugged into. Oh, that's a soup can? In their recounting, they went on to muse that although humankind and the visitors to New Jersey state parks appreciate an extraterrestrial early warning device like this, we should not be finding them in our state parks. Based on the rather rudimentary design of the machine, quote unquote, one is left to wonder if it was the creation of an imaginative child rather than a genuine instrument for spotting UFOs, since detecting an ET vehicle requires more technology than a block of wood, a headphone wire, and an empty can of soup. Okay, now I am super, super embarrassed for the people that walked upon this thing. But I guess you got to be safe. I mean, you got a soup can. See, you know what threw the people that walked upon that thing? It was the wire wrapped around the soup can that threw them off, even though it wasn't plugged into anything. I would have kicked the thing 20 times, freaking bomb squad. What kind of world are we living in when a soup can is a bomb? You never know what's underneath it. Thanks, Jose Sanchez, for that cool, interesting story. Let's see. I have a video here from the ISS. Let's take a look at it. I'll do a preview before we watch it. Maybe we won't. I may want to put this in a video. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, can't do anything with that. I don't know. Well, wait a minute. That shouldn't do what it did. That's weird. Oh. Well, I'm not so sure what I'm looking at here. I want to play it for you guys. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to play it for you, but I'm also going to make a video for this. So this comes from Mary Hall, the wonderful Mary, good friend of the show. You got to check this out. It's going to come over from the left, and then you'll see another one underneath. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm going to say this right after the video. All right, let's just watch this. I was going to say it first. All right, here we go. Mary Hall, everybody. Look at the left. We'll play it a few times. Whoa. Changed direction, didn't it? Oh, damn it. My finger accidentally hit it. Here we go. See, the weird thing about that is when it turns, the camera also moves, but I think the object moves first. It looks like it's turning, but I'm not sure if it is. I think it's the camera that moves. Let's see what happens first, though. Yeah, the camera is moving. I don't think the object moves. Let's take a look. Even though the camera only moves to the right. And the object does turn left, it looks like, and goes far away, doesn't it? Do you see the one on the bottom? Watch right around here. Whoa! It looked like something shot out of time and space. What? Watch this. Did you see that? That object stops. Boom. It's like being shot. Watch. Boom. Boom. All right, we're going to do this one in slow motion. That's weird. Is it because the light is hitting it at the right angle? Because it's coming from out here and it gets in the range of the light? But it looks like it slows down. Watch. Slow motion, 25%. See what I mean? It looks like it stutters. Oh, it's the film. It's the camera. You can see the earth behind it also stutters. Yeah, that's all it is. But it's still another object. Where does it go? There it is. Should be right here. Yep. It stopped. Now it'll come down. Right there. And it stops. It's weird. All right, now let's look at this one. This one that comes in here, it might be an optical illusion. Now the camera is going to turn now, and you see how it goes away? I think it might be an illusion. It might be an illusion, but nonetheless, still a cool video. Hard to tell. Yeah, it's the UFOs the size of a pea, exactly. We don't know what they are, but it's I think they're ice crystals, but we don't know for certain, you know. Nobody knows. Seriously, nobody knows for certain. I got to take this one back to the shop. That's the beauty of it all, kids. Nobody knows for certain. Let's go back into the war room for GUFON. All right. Here's another one. Oh, that's the same one slowed down. We just did that. Let's see. We got another one here. Don't try and take details. We are on 9. And just consider us the white hats and all this. I don't know what that means. I didn't see anything. I don't know. I don't want to say who this is from, but oh, this is Jeremy Corbell information. This was interesting. Yeah. Was there a manned Mars mission using electric propulsion? Somebody sent me, I think it was this person, sent me some very interesting conversations, correspondence with Jeremy Corbell and him trying to get footage, I believe. All right, let me see. Is that, yeah, Tim Vincent sent me some here. COVID. Okay, this is about so nice. Jerry coach. It's obvious I haven't taken but obviously for some inside house on move trying to discourage me so big an illusion failing recording video. Just sorry, I didn't have time to just pause. I was saying to know exactly what the cars later. I was taking pictures. Yep. You're right, Tim Vincent. All right. What's this here? All right. Okay. I guess I got a lot of emails, but chemtrail stuff, I don't want to show that right now. That chemtrail stuff was okay. I didn't see Knowledge tonight. Is he mad at me? Knowledge 888. I think he's mad. I don't know. Everybody's mad at me. Here's a tweet. This one here is the South Florida meteor, or yeah, whatever it was that appeared the other night. I think it was Saturday night. I forgot to show this yesterday. Check this out. This is cool. We always like watching meteors. Florida, I'm coming. That's it. That's about as good as I've ever seen one. I've only seen a couple. And out of all those hours I stared at the sky, very, very rarely did I ever see one like that. But I did capture two things on video, that one in the day, one at night, that were little streaks of light in the sky. Could have been a meteor. Pretty cool. Love that stuff, man. That was from Ivan Buchanan Januskovich. Oh, wait a second. Possible orb captured on ADT security. Let me check this out. Let me check it out before you check it out. Here we go. Whoa. I guess you're going to check it out after all with me. Let's take a look together. Whoa. So supposedly this is from an ADT camera of a orb. See, that acted like a bug. Watch. Yep, that looks like a bug crawling across the screen. You could even see how it's looking around, right? Yeah, it looks like it's going left, going right. Yeah, it looks like there's even legs. Yep, it's got legs. Yeah, that's a bug. But other than that, I appreciate you sending it to me. I won't give out your name. Nobody has to know nothing. Nada. Zip. Didn't want to miss it. Hey, don't forget, Third Phase of Moon will be dropping their album probably in a week or two. 9-10 days. It's coming. Yeah, pretty wild. COVID. I'm going to be on Alien Addict tomorrow. Come on. God. Let me go over there and take a look and see what time on my time, Pacific. I think it's going to be 4 Eastern. Let's take a look. Tomorrow I will be on at 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So me, Alien Addict, and Must See Audio And welcome to the show, Lee Bodge, everybody. He's already said hello. Hello. So that'll be tomorrow. That'll be a good time on Alien Addict. Right? It's a good guy. If he could do a show twice a week, that's all we need, right? 8 shows a month. 8 shows a month. Alien Addict. So that'll be tomorrow. That'll be good. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I have no clue. Some things, I guess. Yeah, we're going to talk about some things. I don't know, man. I hope he's got some good questions lined up. I'm ready. That's tomorrow. So it'll be good. Good time. 4 p.m. It's a good time for a show for you guys. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah. Hold on. I want to check something out before we go. Hold on. I have to see this. Oh my God. Here we go. You know, that's bullshit. I type in third phase UFO report and it still doesn't come up on the search. That's such horse crap. Yeah, there won't be a video later on third phase UFO report, but I may put up another video for GUFON later on. It's not what you think. It's not drones. It's not drones. Nope. No drones tonight. I could. We could do drones. Want to do drones? Nah, no drones. Nobody wants any drones anymore. Unless it's cool, I was told. Gotta have cool drone footage now. Thank you, moderators and super chatters, for your support and your time. I appreciate it more than I can explain. Huh? It's playing. And thank you very, very much to the veterans and the newcomers who checked out the show. Hey, all I ask is for a minute. Can't you give a minute? If you didn't like it, you don't have to come back. But I'm glad you came in, spend a little time with us here. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on YouTube. Go check out anything Third Phase of Moon and Third Phase UFO Report for all of your archived and updated footage. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For ufology. Good night, everybody. Seriously, good night.